A small group of us set off to the Danakil Desert. It's one of the most remote regions in Ethiopia. I was brought by my friend Abai to photograph a campaign for her brand Zaaf.
I started Zaaf, which is a premium lifestyle brand that I'm proud to say is all made in Africa. We wanted to highlight the rich heritage of our country, as well as the unique locations that people don't really know about. There are so many stereotypes about my homeland, and with a shoot like this, we can break that narrative.
Good morning, Kia.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Nabil.
Yep.
Where are we going, man?
We are flying to Mekelle.
Everybody's just filming themselves, man. So, Bai, what are we doing?
We're gonna drive for another an hour and a half or so, and then we'll be hiking about 4 hours.
What do you think will be the hardest part?
Volcano when we walk and the weather will be very hot.
What part are you most excited about?
Just to see the volcano. Yeah, I always wish I'd like to see that too. Yeah, me too. Hanging out together, taking good pictures, and having a good time.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that.
Project me from, so.
Very clever, yeah. Oh yeah, dinner's ready.
Cauldron.
So we've made it here this far, and we're gonna load up these camels with all of our photography equipment, as well as camping supplies, and start our 4-hour trek. Yeah, thank you, man. Give him a nice pet. Rub his head. Okay, so look, everything is tied up very, very well. It's very secure, and we're just gonna have to hope for the best and that the camera gets there in one piece on the other side. Yes.
Let's go, guys! So far, we've been walking for an hour and a half. Or an hour and a half.
You guys have the nicest house of all of us. I'm glad you guys have such a good attitude. Thank you. I love the cigarette, bro. It's as if you're not breathing in enough toxic fumes. You just needed to add a little more. Hey, what's going on, man?
I just saw this spot, the studio apartment. I'm trying to chill in.
Yeah, how much does this studio apartment cost in Brooklyn, brother?
It costs like $1,000.
We're finally here, so it's good. It was nice. But I'm tired and sleep.
Yeah.
So we have about 3.5 hours, maybe.
We should come up with the plan before that, so everyone knows what they're doing. What I was thinking was when we shoot tomorrow morning, we can shoot closer to here because we don't have the capacity to get there. And then sunset, we can go right down by the edge of the crater, correct?
If we start like 5,
Yeah.
wake up here slowly, like, no rush. We go up there, take this stuff, and then prepare what we need.
Yeah.
And it also depends on the weather. Like if it's windy and wind is coming to our face, like we can't even go down.
Me, Nebiu, and Jonas, we can just go get our equipment and literally just start walking down.
Yeah.
Because I think we can, even with flashlights, find kind of where we want to shoot and get a sense of like what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then if you guys want to like prepare the girls, like get things moving, you can't miss us. We're the only idiots with a flash on a volcano.
No.
Okay, I have some information. We're gonna wake up at 5, and the light starts getting really nice at 6. Like after the light's gone, we have the whole day to rest. We should probably go to those covered buildings. I think is better to stay out of the sun.
Oh, look at how fancy this is. Like flowery.
Oh wow.
Stop disturbing me.
woke up this morning and we started actually seeing the surroundings that are around us because last night when we were traveling we couldn't see anything. Now we just reached the edge of the volcano and I'm gonna spin the camera around. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. Maybe let's start back. It's a little easier.
But looking at
Okay. And looking nice and strong and confident. No, so far so good. I mean, if you have this location, you have these subjects, you have this crew, and you screw it up, you get a good job.
it's going well. Beautiful light and amazing backdrop as well. It's just unreal.
This morning, to be honest, was very overwhelming because like we arrived at this volcano. It's the first time we're seeing it because we arrived in the night when everything was dark. So as the light's coming up is when I'm supposed to be shooting, and instead I'm like trying to figure out the shot.
Can I see a little bit of the vest, this orange in there?
So like for me as a photographer, I have a lot of instincts, right? Like I want to run in close and get a portrait, but
Yeah.
like we need to see the bags. Okay, I want to like go wide and see the bags. Oh no, like we're missing the edge of the volcano now. There's a lot of stuff to balance, and then the last thing I'm trying to balance is like people's safety because the closer they go to the edge, the better it looks.
But also more dangerous.
But also, yeah, well, exactly.
Guys, it's too hot for me. Don't mind my shirt is off.
How's it going, buddy?
The going is great, man. Just had lunch. I'm just chilling here, waiting for the next shoot. Maybe the next 2 hours.
Okay.
You know, I just wanna chill and grab some sleep.
So right now we're looking at the first pictures from this morning. They're downloading. We don't have any electricity, so I'm trying to just download stuff, take a very quick look at it, and then shut it off so we can save battery for the next days. Basically, we've been shooting every sunrise and every sunset, and just it gets so hot here during the day, we're just sleeping and keeping out of the sun. So things are kind of like slow, then they get really hectic and crazy because we're trying to maximize our time for the beautiful light here. Last night at sunset, we were shooting on top of this volcano, and we had a bit of a surprise of some crazy winds. I guess it's not really a surprise because what do you expect? You're on top of an active volcano. What do you think is going to happen? Yeah, the wind was really crazy and it destroyed one of my Photech umbrellas. But it was worth it, and I don't care because we got the shots that we needed and everyone's safe, everything's good, and it's just my Photech is broken. That's a good day.
That was insane, huh?
Yeah, so right now we're cleaning all the dust that crept in to the equipment, and we're backing up. It's dusty as heck.
I'll come back to you.
How? Look at it. You're supposed to grab your hand.
Yes, boy. Get up.
I was just about to fall asleep, just talking with Abai about this morning, and all of a sudden the whole ground shook.
Are you sure?
And she goes, "What was that?" I said, "We're sleeping on a volcano." What do you think? There's a huge crack running alongside it, so we think it's the same place, but the ground just moved.
We're doing a morning session and it's all white again, except a little bit of a different angle than yesterday. We had actually an early start today, so hopefully we'll get really nice shots.
Beautiful Gabu, looking good. The bag looks great there. Yeah, I think I'm just going a little too fast, man.
Okay. Yeah, calm down, man.
Oh yeah. And Betty looks towards the volcano. So this, I think, is such a beautiful group shot. So I took 2 plates, 2 pieces, so we have like this rim coming out this way. I'll show you how it looks.
Good job, guys!
So that's the wrap on our very first location.
We did it! We did it!
Get out of the video, bro.
1, 2, 3. So it's been a few days without power. We finally have our generator, and now we're charging up everything that needs it. So these are all the flash batteries, camera batteries, but the most important thing is all the footage is being backed up. So this is my little office here. One of the shots in this project that was completely not planned was a shot of the girls getting ready before the photo shoot.
It was nothing planned, it was just what was happening. And it is very much what you would see in typical Ethiopian homes. Women helping another woman. There's a lot of, intimacy that they just met a couple days ago, but you can see that the space made us very close very quickly.
Guys, please. We'll do the rest of the makeup in the car. Please, let's go.
We woke up this morning at 3:30 to get here really early before the sunrise. We're in an amazing location, and we're about to walk out and try to find it in the dark. But the thing is it's a giant sulfur pit, so if we take the wrong track, we're going to burn our feet off. So we have our local guide that's going to walk us through sulfur on each side and find a safe place that we can start shooting.
Sulfur liquid. Do not by any chance try to touch it or anything.
This place is so beautiful, man. I've never seen a place like this. It's all colorful and just great.
So let's see how the strap fits. So I think we need to bring the strap up.
Yeah.
I think this works really well, and there's another one too. It's just that nice. like we caught you by surprise. Like one of these.
Talk to me dirty. Hey.
The breeze, yes.
Yeah.
Seriously, like it's so refreshing.
You see, give me a book. I can dance with my sister. This is very highly salty concentrated water, and it can flow you. This is like more salt than Dead Sea.
Kia, what does it taste like?
It's very salty. You don't believe. You should try it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That is so salty.
Sit down. Like if it slides, you'll go in your face.
This is a natural salt bath, man.
I haven't showered for 3 days, man. And I'm thinking I should try this thing out.
Get it.
I'm not floating myself. I'm just ancestor of Jesus, so I can do magics.
No, if you
Tell my family I love them.
Unye, uhuru unye.
One of the concepts that Abai envisioned is to have our subjects with some Afar camels. The camels are really important here because they actually transport salt. So this is an area where the salt is dug up from the earth and transported miles and miles and miles across Ethiopia. And we're just talking to some of the herdsmen and explaining the shoot and trying to see if we can come up with something before sunset.
Ethiopia, the promised land.
Great. So why don't you walk out straight? Over this way, but walk toward me.
It's amazing. We just circled like 100 million times. Oh my god!
እንዴት ነው? ቆንጆ ነበር? ቆንጆ ነው? ትንሽ አላዞሮት እንዴ? ተሽከርክሮ
እንዴ ሻልቤርኩም
ተሽከርከረ አይደለ?
ተሽከርከረ ወይ
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. So, what is the setup today? What's happening?
Today's the last day, so we got to strategically burn our energy off today, and it means we use our energy wisely for the shoot. Yeah. Bring it right here, and let's get it dressed.
አንተ ትንሽ ወደ ኋላ ቀረት ትላለህ እሺ መኪናው ቀደም ይበል
አውድቅብህም አይደለ? Okay. That's fine, yeah. As long as it doesn't fall over.
እሺ እኔ ቀስ ያለ ቀስ ያለ ካሜራውን አጥቂ አንተ
Does that feel better? Or no?
Yeah, I think it's better, yeah. No way. I hope we get bumpier.
Okay, so let's go back the other way because that was a beautiful strip right there.
Okay,
Let's turn around and do it again.
Okay.
Okay, go to him. Okay, that's unbelievable. Watch your hand.
What the fuck?
It's going really well. So we just nailed the first shot. Got a beautiful wide of Betty going down, and with Betty, since it was earlier, we got a little bit of motion blur, and then with Mercy, we got more of a close up of the product. So both can be used. My original idea was just to have the two girls in the back of the truck with the beautiful desert, and that was enough. But in reality, if they were cruising through this area, which is near the border of Eritrea, there would be an armed guard there. So the guy who's in the photo is our actual armed guard that was with us during the shoot. Okay, so where's the reflector? We got some good shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did my bag, you can see my bag too?
Yes, you can see the bag.
Wow.
Yeah, the photo's good and you can also see the bag. You know what that means?
What?
It means that these girls are done.
You're done.
Yeah, that was the last setup for them.
Good job, guys. Thanks, Joey.
Great. It's a wrap, huh?
That's a wrap. We finished the last shot of a very good subject. Found her. We had to get a portrait of her. Can you imagine doing the whole shoot and not getting a nice portrait of a vibe?
How's it possible even?
Thank you.
I know for yes.
I felt a pressure when I'm doing the shoot not to screw it up because everybody's giving me their time. They're waking up at 3 a.m. to shoot at sunrise. There were a few moments on the shoot where I asked myself, am I literally crazy for thinking we'll be able to do this? There's a fire lit under my ass and like I have to perform well. And that's how I feel from my perspective is I want to do this country justice. I want to do your brand justice. And most of all, I want the crew to be happy with what we all made together.
Zaaf is beyond just a commodity that people purchase. It's very much a symbolic of my home country. And I think this gives me an opportunity, a platform to showcase that to the world.
The idea that I really loved about this was the new narrative of Africa. I love that how this brand is pushing that idea because we need to tell our own story in a different way.
I know that I'm the only non-African person on this entire crew, but for me it was an honor to be part of that, to try to change the story of Ethiopia.
And I'm really excited about the photo shoot. It's quite encouraging to be able to see my country in this light. It was amazing.